The Susquehanna River is the largest river on America's eastern seaboard. But for most of us, what we know about it is just what we see, coursing through where we live. We see when it's low. We see when it's high. We see when it's frozen. What's harder to see is what the Susquehanna River has meant to everyone who lives in its watershed. 27,000 square miles, in which 4 million of us share one thing: water. For 10,000 years, man's aspiration to pursue a better way of life has entwined with nature's irresistible forces to create a human and natural history that relentlessly shapes this river and the lives of those who reside near it. Such an ambition has always been founded upon economic opportunity, galvanized by diverse and abundant natural resources. The obstacle to achieving that goal today no longer exists as a wilderness to be conquered, but from ignoring the Susquehanna as a vital component of life here and neglecting its capacity to stimulate prosperity and promote quality of life. Looking to the River is a 1-hour documentary film produced by WVIA that examines critical contemporary issues pertaining to the Susquehanna River, economic development, environmental protection, and cultural preservation through their connection to the river's profound history and heritage. The production presents an authoritative range of documentary content, entertaining dramatizations, spectacular high-resolution satellite imagery, and lush cinematography to convey a knowledge of the Susquehanna's timeless value and shared memories that is the foundation for creating economic and environmental advantage. I'm PJ Sasko, and I'm going to be your river guide. We're going to travel the length and the breadth of the Susquehanna, from its headwaters to its mouth down at the Chesapeake Bay, 450 miles downriver. Now you see that mountain behind me? That's Campbell's Ledge. What do you say we start there? Now Campbell's Ledge is where the north branch of the Susquehanna breaks through what are called the Endless Mountains and enters the Wyoming Valley, right above Wilkes-Barre. Now every part of the river has its own distinctive history and geography. We're going to see and learn about a lot of it. And you, well, you don't even have to leave your living room.
A lot of people don't know, but the Chesapeake Bay actually is the lower reach of the Susquehanna that became flooded over time. So the Chesapeake Bay and the Susquehanna are one.
The restoration effort and those involved in the restoration effort may have almost focused too much on the bay. I'm calling it the Bay restoration effort. Because for someone in northern Pennsylvania, what connection personally do they have to the Bay? But they probably have a connection to the stream that they cross over every day to get to work, or that they like to fish in.
If you look across the country at places that are, successful in attracting new economic development, they're often places that have the best environmental resources too.
Think about the power of the river, and people that live along the river are very closely associated with that power. The river itself really unites everything on the landscape and how things fit together.
Through a blend of authoritative content and distinctive imagery, looking to the river enhances our sense of place and reconnects us to the natural resources surrounding where we live. The production shows us how the Susquehanna River is the essential catalyst and indispensable component to renewed economic prosperity and revitalized quality of life in the places we call home. In this way, a new wellspring of awareness is created, from which those drawn to the Susquehanna will be forever nurtured.